I couldn't read and I couldn't spell. I thought I was stupid and I was feared to tell anybody that I couldn't read or write.
You always assume when you're wee that your parents can read and write. They're an adult, they've been at school.
So when I was at school, I got moved up to a higher class because I was quite good at maths. And then when I was on the first day in the higher class, the teacher asked me to read out a book and I couldn't. And she said in front of all class that I was stupid. When actually a teacher can call you stupid, that's when you believe you are stupid.
At primary school, I never noticed that I wasn't reading and writing the same level as my pals at school. And it wasn't until we went to high school and kind of then that it struck me that I really struggled. I ended up, I just stopped going to school. That lasted no bad until I had the kids. And I read them stories every night, and then I got hit with a Transformer book. It was like that embarrassment and the shame word again, because when I'm reading the Wayne's book and he goes, "That doesn't say that, Mum." He corrected me, and that was the end of the bedtime stories. And then there came up an opportunity for a communications course, and I was like, I need this. And then I was like, Mum really needs this.
I just thought it'd be like sitting back at school, humiliated, like right classroom situation. I wasn't wanting to put myself out there to strangers and in a strange environment.
And I was trying to explain to her, no, it's quite informal. And I says, it is actually for people that are working but are struggling with their literacy and numeracy. So we are like perfect candidates. That's how we got in touch with Ross.
There's something else there. Fantastic, creative minds, very funny people who could express themselves verbally, but just wanted to channel it in a different way.
Ross made us see that we all had different strengths and just forget about the weaknesses.
And it was so different. It was nothing like classroom. Even coming out and spelling nothing right, you still went up the road and felt like a genius.
But I had a sense that there was something else behind that was in there, and what came out of that was writing in their own dialect.
Then we went into how we'd spell things, the Scottish way we say things. We can write it the way we see it, the way we spell it, the way we say it. The book was our next step for doing our different courses. I think we all felt a massive wobble when we thought we were going to let strangers and let other folk read this.
But they took ownership of the publication. They were determined to make their own writing inclusive so that other people who struggle with reading and writing could read it.
My mother the mouth. Wasn't my mother, but sounded just like her, a squawk and a shudder that made my bones quiver. Oh mother, I miss you, so quiet the hoose, till I see you in heaven, you were nae timid moose.
Thank you. When I was wee, what did I see? A wee chubby lassie looking back at me. When I was 13, what did I see? A wee stubborn teenager looking at me. When I was 25, what did I see? Two wee bairns standing right next to me. When I was in my 50s, what did I see? My mother looking right back at me. Oh, I went up the road after we got the book published and I thought I was the Queen of England. I just thought nobody can beat me now. I'm never, eh?
Mm-hmm. The WEA has given me the foundation to start again on my educational journey. This time without the shame.
You gain confidence. You feel you've really achieved something that you've maybe never managed to achieve before. I would say that you're never told to learn, never.
It's definitely a launch pad and not a crutch. And there's definitely opportunities for adults to learn if they're not afraid to take them.